Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. Just a moment ago, the lights, the cameras, the action, all the pyrotechnics, everything was ablaze, everything was allowed here in Bank of America Stadium as Carolina emerged from their tunnel. And we are ready to go as the Panthers get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. Following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys
Come on, guys, we need to stop the run.
And this will be a Vikings first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
And that's why Dalvin Cook is the Minnesota Vikings featured back. You put the ball in his hands, good things happen. Second in the NFL last year in rushing with 1,557 yards, and that's now back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons with 30 combined total touchdowns. What a player is Dalvin Cook.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Throwing, Cousins. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. This is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they prove their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, it's earned it by their play. The psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they try to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
Eric Kendricks in on the tackle. 2nd and 7. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to look deep for more. And that
unreal!
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Moore. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Good work, guys. Good work.
With his first career NFL touchdown. And the Panthers are going to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
No problem.
Team on the field now as they will send this one away.
For some reason, my arm was bleeding.
And they will not get a chance to
My arm was
return this one as
like a
it's through
scab
the
popped
end
open
zone
or
for a
something. I don't know. I had a
touchback.
big puddle of blood and I didn't even feel it.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
I'm positive.
They have the
I know
game
exactly
here
where my
followed by the open
scab
date on their
was.
calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really has
Nowhere to
relishing
go.
the
Good
opportunity
stuff.
to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
So now they have to contend with second and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. To throw, Cousins. His throw incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Cousins.
Get up. Let's go. Good PBU.
Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So on fourth down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away.
You said your shoulder still hurts.
Back deep, Antonio Callaway. And it's fielded at the 34. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw. He's going to have
Get up, John.
up to Ross.
He screamed at me.
Completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. He'll look to throw. Taking a shot here for Marshall.
Here's Marshall.
Come
on, keep your feet inbound, bro.
Right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Unreal. I'm 100% going for this.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Nwangu.
Okine.
And able to pick up the first across midfield to the...
I gotta change my depth chart quick, because they're not right. You're going to bed already?
Yeah, I'm overthinking really bad.
I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna try to get comfortable and relax a little bit. What time do you want me up? Like 10?
Doesn't really matter. Sleep as long as you want.
Okay.
I'll wake you up.
47.
I can easily wake you up. Well, you know
Now
about the
back
time
to
to
throw.
like, get up. Yeah, something like that.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So, Charles, you look at this offense, what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter
get up at 9.
Not quite at this time.
2 hours
because
early.
if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5-6.
If I work at 11, I would get up at 9. If I work at 10, I get up at 8.
The Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to
That's
get
the
real.
general rule of thumb. Okay,
After
well,
1-7-0 on EA Sports.
As I said, that's the general rule of thumb.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That caught by Trimble. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
The Carolina Panthers picked up Tommy Tremble in the 3rd round from Notre Dame. This is a tight end with terrific upside, a tremendous blocker, and now showing good hands on that catch for a first down.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1. He's denied as he tried to get the 2nd.
And he'll take this into the end zone.
I'm trying to continue the conversation while also playing. It's not the easiest, so give me a break.
With his 2nd touchdown.
No, I'm not asking you to shut up. I'm just saying.
And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. Extra point splits the uprights.
The fact I haven't made any significant mistakes, I should be being applauded right now.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Wow.
From the end zone comes Chris Claybrooks to return. And he returns this to the 22.
I'm definitely listening to you, but I love you.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they
come on, man. No, you can't run the ball on me.
Punt's better than the turnover.
We're going to figure it out one way or another, bud.
Hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. On the carry, it's Cook.
Come on, bro. Stop running the ball on me.
On track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
Good play. Go get him, boys. Go get him.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins.
What's up, Egg?
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted.
Go, Barnes.
Picked off at the 24. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
Good play, guys. Good play.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 21 to zip.
1-0.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is
the
away.
blood's like hard and stuff.
Claybrooks.
The blood is hard.
Now a hit and a loose football.
No,
So
it's like, it was running at first. Now it's hard.
And the way that you coach
I don't want
these
to
things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there is almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here.
Yeah, boys, come on. Got Kellen Mond in there now.
On 2nd down, Cook. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. I think you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains and make the fundamental tackle.
And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
On first down, here's Mon.
The
Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down.
I hope you enjoy this sleep. And if you don't sleep, I'll be able to talk to you and say, I can talk to you now, but obviously you think I'm half-assing the conversation.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack.
I've seen this a million times. Throw that.
Going for Jefferson downfield. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 47 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
I think he's going to leave this wide open right here to Ross.
On play action, they'll throw. Flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
That's always exciting, isn't it?
Give left side here for Nwangu. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw. Drops this off with Nwangu. This is going to depend on the spot. It's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Only able to gain a couple there. And that's going to make it 4th down. Matt Rule, a risk taker in college, going for it. They'll set up a throw.
Yeah.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw. Because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Another incompletion there.
I think he's trying to sub Kellen back in.
That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
Under center, so we're screaming at him, but Messi blocks everyone.
2nd and 10, Mon. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Off the play fake, Mon lets it fly for Thielen.
Oh, my.
They've got his man complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Because I got stuck on my block.
Big play there just before halftime. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. So we reach halftime. One-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them, because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, That could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
What? He slings one that's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground
with a bum quarterback. That was a wide open receiver. Most wide open receiver I've ever seen in my life. You're so wide open.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right.
Oh my God, another wide open, terrible
so no
throw.
problems moving the ball in the first half, but they'll likely come up empty here on drive 1 of quarter 3.
And it was so important for the defense to get that stop because what we witnessed in the first half was them getting run over, and they needed the confidence, and they needed to get off the field so they felt good going forward in this game.
It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
I think he's trying to fib. And if he runs a stretch here, I'm getting out there. I think he's stretch right.
Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. Nowhere to go that time.
He thinks he's going to get freight
train.
trained.
Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got just pin their ears back and get after him now.
Where's my coverage?
Complete there to Smith. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
And Viking fans always remember that Kyle Rudolph held down the tight end position for the better part of a decade. But Irv Smith was drafted in the 2nd round in 2019 as his eventual replacement. And that time is now. A 1st down catch there for Smith.
Mon to the air on 1st and 10.
Oh, you're so lucky that was not an accurate pass because that would have been an easy pass.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
To throw again on 2nd down, Mon. And that's off the mark, incomplete. The passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
3rd down from the gun, it's Mon.
Good pick, Dante.
Intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Well, stating the obvious, this is going to be one that the rookie quarterback is going to want to forget pretty quickly.
And what quarterback has not gone through this in their rookie year?
Yeah, they all have. I guess it's cliche, but these are the ones you hope to grow from, right?
It's just part of life on the road in the NFL. He has to learn from it and grow.
62 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our 2nd half blowout material. To the right side, and he's got more complete. Touchdown, Carolina! DJ Moore, his 9th touchdown of the season. And thanks to the interception, the Panthers offense cashes in with 6. Extra point right down the middle, and it is 28-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no? You just throw that out
guys,
the window?
what are we doing?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Jeremy Chin there defensively. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Bond going to throw it.
I fell. Get up.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Jeremy Chin fell and
puts it off.
still got the
Will stop right around the 25.
Oh, that's
Well,
crazy.
they definitely figured out something defensively at halftime, Charles. That's now 2 drives and 2 interceptions here in this 3rd quarter.
And I think the easy thing for us to say is, boy, they made an adjustment, didn't they? Or they showed him something different. I'm not so sure it's that as much as maybe he's just been impatient and forced the ball a little bit. In any event, as you noted, back-to-back interceptions thrown.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
I like Curtis Marshall's in here again. I think this is cover 2.
Back to throw here. The quick slant caught. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
I gotta go for it. I can't settle for a field goal in the 1. I really just can't. That's not even any disrespect to him. I just can't do it. And this should be pretty free.
They'll look to run with Nwangu. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Kene Nwangu. His 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Panthers use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes this 35-0 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Ryan Burns, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Now Mon.
We got a deep pass. Get to the deep pass, guys. Come
That
on.
is caught by Thielen. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Well, this game is certainly pretty
That's
well
so
over. They go ahead and
frustrating.
mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Hey, the breakup.
Throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Mon's throw complete to his receiver, Thielen. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 40. Here's Mon.
Okay.
Escaping the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Mon looks to throw. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Read it well, and it's picked. And the Panthers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. Making the tackle there, the former Giant, Dalvin Tomlinson. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Takes this one across the 35 to the 36. A gain of about 4. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
And he'll get this up to about the 40.
2 straight 4-yard runs, and it is steadily working the ball downfield. To me, they're staying right on schedule. First down, you want 4 yards or more to set up the rest of the drive. They're getting exactly that.
They'll set up the screen for Nwangu. And he is going to have a Panthers first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. 95 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. 3 yards remain for 2nd down.
I'm just going to throw up a bunch of fake audibles like I'm going to do something. He's used to Mr. Opponent. I think I got my superstar breakout
this
game,
one is over. A victory for Carolina. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well.
Good defensive performance.
Exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Panthers, they remain as hot as anyone. 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And now they'll head to the bye week as they'll be back in action in Week 8. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching.
He doesn't get his 150 yards, but he still had a decent game there. Jeremy Chinn gets another upgrade. He's going to get a run support. Oh my god. +1 speed, Jeremy Chinn. +1 speed, +1 hit power. That is beautiful. I should go get a lottery ticket. My luck has been insane recently. Okay, Keenan gets some, it's not bad. The heat continues, man. The heat continues.